What's up guys, Derek Rogers bringing you another Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest video. Today we're going to be bringing an old Planeswalker back. His name is Tezzeret the Schemer, also known as Tezz2. He used to be really good back in the day when we had cards like Storm the Vault and Prying Blade and things that made treasure tokens or any type of tokens, the Fabricate tokens. All of his abilities synergize with one another. His first ability, we have Devise for 9 loyalty. It's Energize 4 and Fabricate 2. The Energize you can just overlook. It was a terrible mechanic back in the day. But the Fabricate 2 is kind of what we're working with here, and that will put a token into play, and your first creature will get +1/+1. And then his second ability is Manipulate for 12 loyalty, and that is summon a 4/4 living construct creature with, at the beginning of your turn, Fabricate 2, Overload 1, this creature gets +1/+1. And then finally, what makes this guy so powerful is his third ability, Metallic Vengeance, at 18 loyalty. It says create a support with 3 shields, and when a support you control is destroyed, your opponent takes 10 damage. What I really like about this guy is his mana bonuses. It also makes him really strong. He's hitting at +2 to white, +3 to blue, +3 to black, +1 to red, and he's hitting 0 on green. So unlike most of your dual color planeswalkers who hit either +4 or +5 on their colors, he's only hitting at +3, but he's hitting positive on 4 out of 5 colors. So he has some of the best mana bonuses overall as a planeswalker. And let's go take a look at the deck that I have put together for this guy. We have Savvy Hunter, which when he attacks, he will create a food token that we can destroy. And then his activate ability is also some card draw. And then we have Turn into Pumpkin to return creatures to their hands, and then it'll let us draw some more cards, but we're running this guy for the Adamant part, which will let us create a food token. And then we have Seagate Restoration for card draw and some loyalty ramp, and then also for the landforming ability. And then we have Castle Ventress for more card draw and more blue gem conversion. And then we have Whirlwind of Thought for more card draw and our loyalty, because we want to keep that up to make sure that we can keep our third ability in play. And then we have Urza Lord High Artificer. He's the guy that creates all the blue gems. And then we have Mythos of Nethroi for creature destruction, and also if you hit the Adamant, you get the support destruction as well. And then we have Thassa Deep Dwelling to blink Urza back into play. And then we have Goldvein Pick. While on the board, your first creature gets +1/+1. That part is not super important. But what is important is the second part, which reads, when your first creature deals combat damage to your opponent's planeswalker, create a gold token. So this will allow us to create more tokens to blow up and do some serious amount of damage. And then finally, the last card we're running is the Prismatic Bridge for our creature fetch. The only complaint about this deck is it does give us 4 creatures, with the flip side with Esika, God of the Tree. But we don't really need this guy in play. We're just using him to summon a bunch of Urzas, as many Urzas as we can get, and then we want to get the Savvy Hunter in play as well. And we are running this on the last level of Fables of Eldraine, because he should have a decent amount of health that we have to take out, and I just want to show you how quickly it can be done. So starting hand, we'll get the Whirlwind going, and then we'll get this Pumpkin charged up for whatever he wants to put down. Take this blue match here. And when you're playing Tezz2, the best way to get him going and hit for a lot of damage is to hit his second ability first before you go into his third ability, because that will put more tokens into play and it'll keep the tokens from coming up. So we will get Urza down and go into the bridge. And then we're going to create that food token, which isn't super important yet. So we have our second ability, so we'll get that activated next turn. We don't need two of these guys, but alright, maybe we'll go Thassa into the bridge first. I forgot to hit that second ability. We'll get it next turn. Alright, so put this guy into play. We don't even really need the bridge out, honestly, other than to find our Savvy Hunter to be able to get more tokens into play. Alright, blink Urza one more time. We should have we got a 12 shield count on the Urza. We should be at our third ability now. We are. So we actually ended up getting a Sika before we got the Savvy Hunter. But that's okay. We'll take this match 5 over here. Get rid of that guy. There's our Savvy Hunter. So we'll get the Savvy Hunter down. We'll start working on him. So we lost that guy, and we lost our Urza. No big deal. This guy will defend him off. And he's still alive. Give him 20 damage from our ultimate. Put this down. And then next turn we'll put our ultimate down again. Try to keep that shield count up. And we'll just replace this guy. Guy must have an Amber Cleave down, but That's alright. He ain't got no match for our Tezz. Put some tokens down and then blow the board up. Give him another 20 damage. We'll draw some more cards. Put this back down because we're about to lose it. Take this loyalty match right here. Get rid of this guy. And then our Mythos of Nethroi will take out the other one. Like that. Our loyalty is, with the way that this deck is designed, it'll pretty much always be full. I don't need 2 of these. I mean, I don't really need anything at this point. I mean, the game's pretty much over with. Put down a couple more tokens. And then we'll blink Urza for some more gem conversion. We should win. Hopefully we should win next turn. He'll take another 10. And then we'll blow this board up. And he'll take 10. We'll draw some cards. Give him another 10. And then we should be able to do another 20 right here. Get rid of his last guy. And that'll be game. He's still good. He's still really strong. Not as strong as he was back in the day, but he's still a fun planeswalker that I still enjoy playing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.